gate first.
It's not that much. Well, Dad, I wasn't really so surprised because I thought that would be like maybe $100 or something.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise you?
Yeah.
Garrett is outside right now working on the shaker doors for these cabinets and also building the boxes that will become drawers down below. We have a winter storm coming tonight and they're predicting a lot of ice, which, you know, means that we are going to be stuck inside for the next few days. So the goal for today is Garrett's going to get as much cutting and stuff done outside as he can, so that way if we are stuck inside, we can continue progress on this mudroom. While he's doing that, I'm gonna do some laundry and some cooking and also give the dogs a bath. So we're just trying to be as prepared as possible for being stuck inside for the next few days.
So it's frigid cold out there right now. I've come in here for two reasons. One, to get a little warm, and two, to measure up for the shaker doors. At least give us our plywood measurements, and then we would have to look at the stiles, which will run lengthways, and then we would have to look at the rails, which run long ways. And as you can see in this one over here, the stiles run all the way from top to bottom, and the rails inset into the stiles. So it's always good to have a demo.
Man, imagine how fun it would be to be a bird.
Yeah.
Out there.
You don't think it would be fun to be a bird?
Out there? To fly around? Like maybe like a buzzard. Maybe like a buzzard, because like maybe not about the flesh eating. More about how they can glide. You know?
The flesh eating. While this drone footage is beautiful, it almost ended in disaster. The drone actually crashed into the cow field across the street. So we had to contact our neighbors, who then contacted the farmer, and it was a whole process, but we did retrieve the drone. Thank you to our neighbors. No cows were harmed, and we got some pretty cool shots.
Good morning. We weathered the winter storm, and it's so beautiful outside. All the ice is starting to melt. Today I'm gonna throw some caulk around this trim, around the cabinet, and try and put a coat of primer onto this cabinet, and hopefully tomorrow I can get back to building the doors.
Forgot about my succulent. So I had to go rescue it. I don't know if it's gonna make it. It's very snowy. I don't think this happens in the desert.
It definitely does not happen in the desert.
I feel so bad for it. It was doing so good. It made babies.
He looks good though.
I don't know.
I forget how long you're supposed to leave it.
I think like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, she's smoking.
The whole crew is working right now. Garrett just got done sanding the floors. So tonight I'm gonna go ahead and put citrus strip down along the edges and see if that pulls up the paint a little bit easier. So that way we can try that, pull up what we can, and sand the rest. The plan was never to start the floors right now. It's just that this weather has been so awful that getting out in the shed and building those doors and things that we had planned isn't practical right now. So we're gonna pivot, work on the floors, and see how far we get.
Enjoy painting after dinner?
Not my favorite task, but that's all right. You do what you gotta do. So we just put the paint stripper on the floor. It needs to sit overnight and it needs to be covered in some plastic wrap so that way it doesn't dry out. I actually got this plastic wrap 11 years ago at Sam's Club, and you can see we still have tons of it. So we're gonna use it tonight.
So the middle is where I sanded, and the outside is where we used the stripper. I think that I didn't leave it on long enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more and leave it on for another 24 hours and then have another scrape at it. Well, we're on day 3 and it's a little bit warmer today. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building the drawers, because I'm not too sure how many days I get to have outside given the storms that we've had over the last 2 weeks. So when the day is nice, got to take advantage of that, you know. For making the drawers, I have already cut them out, all of the dimensions. I cut them out just before that storm rolled in. And so today what I have to do is I have to route out a 1/4 inch for where the bottom of the drawer will sit inside of the drawers, and then I have to put pocket holes on the fronts and backs, because the drawer sides are going to run parallel and the front and back will get attached to the drawer side. We're going to start in the corner over here where we first put it down, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah. It looks still like it's gooey. Whoa, whoa. That scrape's way easier.
That makes more.
Yeah.
Today? Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish sanding this floor. Last night he went ahead and did another round of the citrus strip and got up a lot of it. Honestly, it looks pretty good. So today I'm gonna go ahead and start working on sanding. He might finish up and come in and do the rest, but we'll see how far I get before he comes in. These floors are honestly in such rough shape that I don't know if we're gonna be able to save them. You can see here like how pretty this wood is. The floors in the house are in even worse shape, to be honest. I'm gonna see how it goes, but you can see the state of the floors. I mean, they're pretty bad.
1/4 inch.
1/4 inch. Wow. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, if we don't caulk it, then they just get really gross.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to get that stuff out. You basically have to use a shop vac and a putty knife.
Yeah.
This one's even bigger.
No, they're about the same size.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna put some rope down and give it a go. That's wild that you can't even see the rope anymore. I actually learned about this technique from an episode of This Old House. It's something they do on old ships also.
Samples.
All right. What's your favorite out of those?
I like this one.
That's also the one I like.
Pavilion.
Yeah, I do like bungalow,
Yeah.
but it's I like how bright it is, but I just don't know if that's a good idea in a mudroom. And I think this will be pretty on the island. So, yeah. So we're going with the pavilion.
So Lindsay just got back from the store and picked up a bunch of these different sizes of jute for us to put in between the floorboards. Our intention was not to do the floors this week. However, with the storm, we had to pivot from the doors to the floors. It actually worked out pretty well, I think.
I think so. I think this jute method is going to work. So I also picked up stain, and apparently stain works on the jute. So we'll see this week. We're going to give it a go. We'll see if This Old House episode that I saw that they did this, it actually works in real life. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So this week we're going to be staining the floors. I also went ahead and picked up the paint for these cabinets. So we should see a really big transformation this week. I'm excited.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next week.